A very warm welcome to you, my dear friends and parishioners. I'm happy to be with you again for the fourth Sunday of Easter, the Good Shepherd Sunday. Our Gospel reading is from John chapter 10, verses 11 to 18, and the theme is the Black Sheep and the Good Shepherd. One common image for us of Jesus is that of the Good Shepherd as one who is willing to lay down his life for his flock. We seem to take this for granted, but it is not so easy as we think, as we don't think much of it. However, it is not so easy to lay down one's life for a good person, as Jesus tells us, and even harder to die for a sinner and a good-for-nothing fellow or a black sheep. We tend to reject those who are different from us, those who look, think, and talk differently from us, those who are considered rebellious and do not fit in socially. I remember a Jesuit Father Sarmento from East Timor who shared with me his advice to his novices. It is easy to say that I want to die for Jesus, but it is harder to say I want to live for Jesus. So what does it mean to live for Jesus? Three words capture this: humility, humanity, and humor. Humility, it means that we are called to be more like Him, to put on the heart and mind and soul of Jesus Christ. The irony is that the more we want to be like Jesus, the more we have to die to ourselves in order to serve with humility. Pope Francis best epitomizes the humility of Christ, and he said, unlike other teachers, Jesus never passed himself off as a prince. He was always a servant of everyone, and this is what gave him authority. Thus, Jesus' humility and service was evident to all those who met him, and it was this that gave him the influence and power. Humanity is to recognize our strengths and weaknesses and to know that we are far from perfect. Hence, we are in no position to judge others and condemn them because of their different sexual orientation, skin color, or beliefs. We know that Jesus has come to save everyone. In our Gospel today, he says, there are other sheep I have, they are not of this fold, and these I have to lead as well. John chapter 10, verse 12. I remember that we have to go beyond our own comfort zone to share the good news with others, not just those in the church. And humor, we have to see someone who is different from us, we tend to discriminate against them, thinking that they are strange or weird, and then we proceed to treat them as outcasts, second-class citizens, or sinners. The truth is that we ourselves are the black sheep that Jesus has come to shepherd us when we were lost. I'm sure that Jesus will have a good laugh when we see the truth in us. We may appear to be a white sheep outside, but we are actually black sheep in our hearts. The good news is that Jesus came to lay down his life not only for the white sheep, but the black sheep as well. Everyone is unique, precious, and indeed lovable in the eyes of God. Let us keep that in mind. So, I have two questions for reflection. Number one is, who in my family or workplace is considered a black sheep? How have I discriminated against that person? And the second question for reflection, how can I do more to reach out to those who are different from me and to share with them the good news that Jesus Christ is the Good Shepherd? So on that note, I have two questions for reflections, the prayer for Mary of protection together. Mary, you always shine on our path as a sign of salvation and of hope. We entrust ourselves to you, health of the sick, who at the cross took on Jesus' pain, keeping your faith firm. You, salvation of the Roman people and of the whole world, know what we need, and we are sure you will provide, so that as in Cana of Galilee, we may return to joy and feasting after this time of trial. Help us, Mother of Divine Love, to conform to the will of the Father and to do as we are told by Jesus. He who has taken upon himself our sufferings and carried our sorrows, to lead us through the cross to the joy of the resurrection. Under your protection we seek refuge, Holy Mother of God. Do not disdain the entreaties of we who are in trial, but deliver us from every danger, O glorious and blessed Virgin. Amen. So thank you for joining me, and have a good weekend, and may Jesus continue to be your good shepherd always.